What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm bringing you you probably clicked on this video because one, you're probably like, I keep going 1-0 down. I can't get back into the game. I'm 2-0 down, 3-0 down. I've got a formation that's going to help you guys out. In my last game, I was 15-4. I went down 3-1 in probably the first half. I think 3-1 in the first half. I was playing against the likes of I think it was Mbappe. He had Brolin and Marchisio, right? And I was using this team. You're probably thinking, Simon, how did you come back and win the game and actually beat the guy? I'm going to show you in this video down below. But before you do, make sure you like the video before you leave. Subscribe as well if you want to be in contact with all of my videos before they go actually, well, not before they go live because you won't know until you subscribe. But subscribe anyway. And if you do like this custom tactic, please comment down below. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. And I'm live streaming on Twitch right now. So link to my Twitch is down below in the description. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And it is the 4-2-4, as you know, because you clicked on the title, the 4-2-4. Like I said, this formation, and when you come up against the 4-4-2s or the 4-2-2s, this gives you a little bit more going forwards, all right? Very much a little bit more going forwards. It does help you with a press at the same time when you do lose the ball. But I'm going to walk you through it very, very quickly, all right? So, defensive style, press after possession loss. Do not lock in. If the press after possession loss, if you still after like 20 in-game minutes, nothing's happening, you don't feel like you got the ball, go into constant pressure. But I would say stay after press after possession loss. Lock this in if you're 1-0, 2-0 down and you really want to get back in the game. Helps a lot. Width, 45. I love the 45 width. For some reason, it gives me just a little bit, keeps players a little bit tighter at the same time, and I'll pull them out when I want to. But 45 seems to be the width I keep in all my formations at the moment, all right? Depth, I've gone up to 65. I'm not exactly an absolute excellent defender, all right? You're probably seeing a lot of custom tactics where people have done 72, 75. I'm not a really good defender, but I need to get the ball back, all right? I would say if you want to 70, no more than that, right? But 65 is the way to go, all right? Just get a little bit more up the park, giving your players up, try and win the ball in the defense and get it back. Fast build up. Now, I know you want to, the idea about this formation is to try and get the ball back, and this is what this bit helps out with, right? You want to get the ball back. But in terms of if you do lock this in and it's like the 70th, 80th minute, but you want to stay in here, but you want to be a little bit more forward, you want to get the ball a little bit more forwards, long ball, forward runs. But I would say you don't really need to. Okay, just try and play a little bit faster if you can play little 1-2s, and then hopefully you should get the ball back. But again, it's entirely up to you. But I would say, like I said, I was 3-1 down against a really good player, really good team, and I didn't touch this, and I got back in the game. All right, and if I can do it, you guys definitely can. Trust me. The width is 50. I like the width to be a little bit more, I would say, wider than the defense. I like to be compact when I'm defending, but a little bit more expansive when I'm attacking. So 50 width again creates a little bit more space. I can play balls in behind their defense. Players not too cramped together, so I can create little angles and things like that. So 50 width is the one. 66 players in the box. I feel like I kind of blend between 5 and 6 players in the box. I don't go any more than that. Depending if I play a very high width, maybe I'll bring it down to 4, but 6 seems to be the one for me. Anyways, corners and free kicks, 1 and 2. I just put it as 2 because you know I'm on the back foot now. I want to get back in the game, so I don't want to go too far up because I don't want to get hit on the counter. But it's entirely up to you what you want to do with this one. Right, instructions. I would say come for cross keep sweeper keeper. I don't know why I haven't kept that, but comes for cross is sweeper keeper. I've left my fullbacks on stay back while attacking. And the reason being is because remember, it's only 1-0, 2-0 down. I still want to be in the game. I don't want to, it's not gung-ho. I'm not throwing the kitchen sink at my opponent just yet. But you can get your fullbacks to come up if you want a little bit more going forwards and they're really sitting back and you really want to commit more players forward, then fair enough. But for now, you don't really need to, okay? Your CDMs, I've got Zakaria and Kante. Then remember, this is gold Zakaria, and 81 rated Zakaria and 89 rated Kante. They're still pretty decent, all right? Because they were going up against Yaya and Marchisio, but they did okay. Stay back while attacking and cover center. Your wingers, I left them on balance. Didn't touch them. And I remember hearing this maybe about 5, 6 FIFAs ago. I heard someone say the less instructions you give someone, the more you actually allow your tactics to get into, allow your tactics to come into play. So I left my fullbacks on balance. I don't want them to stay forward. I do want them to help out in defense, but I just left it. I didn't touch it. It just worked well for me for some reason. And then my strikers, again, they're the ones who I actually want to. They're going to be my outlet, especially when I do win the ball. When my opponent does have the ball and I do want to win it back, they're just going to stay up. They're not going to drop. They're not going to fall back into their position. They're going to stay up and they're going to provide. They're going to be the first ones to press. Okay, but yeah. So if you want to leave if you want to leave your wingers on stay forward, it's entirely up to you. But again, if you're 1-0 down or 2-0 down, just bear in mind that if they kind of support the fullbacks at the same time, but they will provide the press after possession loss when they don't have the ball. So your front four will be trying to win the ball back from the defenders. All right. But if your opponent is bombing forwards, they will drop into because right now they're right wingers or left wingers, they'll all drop into left or right midfield. Okay. And that is it. It's tried, it's tested. I've used it. I've got back into a game. Like I said, I do not have a really good team. I'll just go back to my screen now. I don't have a really, really good team. But at the same time, I think I was down 2-0 at one time. I came back, locked this in, came back, and I beat my opponent. I was down 3-1 in my last game for 16 wins. It works. All right? So if you're 1-0, 2-0 down, you need to get back into a game. Lock this in. It will help you tremendously. Okay? And that's it. So if you do want to check out some more videos, the link to my previous video, which is the 4-3-2-1, is it should come up on the screen right now. You should see it right next to my head. Check out the video. I got 16 wins with that as well, using this team. And don't forget to like the video if you do like the video, and subscribe if you are new. And if you are using this tactic, come back and comment. Let me know how you're getting on with the custom tactics. And if you want to come chat to me live, speak to this guy live, the link to my Twitch is down below. And that's it. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the next upload. Peace.